Welcome everybody. As we used to do, pause the video and read the question carefully and try by your own. As we can see, the question is describing a chemical reaction between magnesium carbonate, which is a base, with hydrochloric acid, which is an acid. And in this case, HCl is in excess, which means that the limiting reactant here is magnesium carbonate. The other information here says the total mass of reactants is 9.91 gram, which means that the total mass of HCl and magnesium carbonate is equal to this number. The question is asking me to calculate the volume of carbon dioxide that is produced under room temperature and pressure. So this sentence indicates that I'm going to use this ratio, which is 1 mole to 24 cubic decimeter. In order to calculate the volume of carbon dioxide, I need to calculate its moles. And their moles are calculated from the moles of magnesium carbonate because it's the limiting reactant. But the problem here, how can I determine the mass of magnesium carbonate? I have the mass of both magnesium carbonate and HCl, but I need magnesium carbonate, their mass, the mass, in order to change its mass to moles, and then do it with a mole ratio with carbon dioxide, and then use this ratio in here. So how can I do it? Simply, we can say that if I take the percentage of magnesium carbonate and the mixture of the reactant as a percentage, then I will have the mass. How can I do this process? You will take the MR of MgCO3 over the MR of MgCO3 plus the MR of HCl times 100, and then the percentage is equal to 53.59%. Okay, and if we multiply this with the total mass, it gives us this number, 5.3 grams of MgCO3. How can I calculate the moles of MgCO3? As we learned that we have to calculate the mass over the MR, which equals to 84.3, 0.0630. This is the number of mole of MgCO3. We notice that the mole ratio is 1 to 1. Let's go to the mole ratio, which is 1 to 24. We have 0.063 moles, and here we have X, 1.51 decimeter cubic.